Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Erica and today we are going to be experimenting with a Ken doll. So I got this Ken doll a couple years ago at the thrift store. As you can see, he is handicapped and he needs some attention. I don't necessarily know if he needs love, but we're going to pretend that love is pain. So I am going to use him to make a beard. Possibly like a beard wig. I got asked by a little crafty kitty here on YouTube a couple years ago, or maybe a year ago, but she asked me to do a video on how to make a Ken wig for the guys, and well, a beard for the guys, and I was like, okay, how am I gonna do that? And I mean, like, you can reroot the hair into the face if you wanted to, or you can paint it if you want to, but I kind of want to make a wig for the beard, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm eager to see if it's gonna work. So first up, you're going to need a doll that let's cover his ears, that you don't really love as much as your other ones. Don't use your favorite dolls. I do love him, but don't use your favorite ones, and you are crafting at your own risk. I am not responsible to what happens to you or your dolls. So to get started, I'm not going to prep his face or anything. I'm pretty sure this is going to work, but it's a 50-50 chance. So let's get started. So first off, I have this Creatable World wig. I don't like these. I don't like these on the dolls. I'd rather have the Creatable Worlds have like a re-rooted new hairstyle, or just keep them as guys or girls with short hair. So I decided that I would come from the back, just in case if I want to use this later on. Just cut from the back a piece of hair. Take your scissors and snip at the back, just in case if you want to reuse this or something. I don't know why you would want to, but if you would want to, you totally can. And now we get our little bitty piece of hair. Ooh, it's done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so now I'm going to, this is where it gets dangerous. I'm going to take a little bit of hair, just a little bit, and I'm taking a high temp glue gun. You probably could use a low temp and it would do just fine. And I'm just brushing it onto the hairs. And I'm living on the dangerous side, and I'm just going to use my fingers to pull. And I'm going to do this again. And you don't have to squeeze any glue out, because I'm pretty sure that just a little bit goes a long way. Okay, so what would you call these? Whiffs? Whiffs? I don't know. Okay, these are my hair plugs, but I'm not going to be gluing it in. And if you have any fallout, go ahead and put it in the cup, because you could use this for something else. And I actually have a little bucket full of hair that I could probably reuse later on. So as you can see, we got this much is hot glue. I don't need that much, so I'm just going to cut that much off. And yeah, there's our whips. So that's basically what I did, and I'm gonna put this hair to the side. And since this hair is a little bit too long right now, I'm gonna go ahead and trim it in halvesies. Put that to the side, and we're just gonna do the hot glue thingy again. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not, but we've already made these little bitty pieces of hair, and it's got the little hot glue tip right here. So on my Froggy stuff, she actually put glue on the doll's face. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little dot and see if it'll peel off or not, because I don't know about this Ken doll. I know on the newer ones, and this one's not completely newer, this one's probably early thousands, but I know on the newer ones it does pick off nice and easy. So I'm just gonna pause this and wait and see if it turns out good. If it doesn't, then I'm not gonna continue, because I don't want to waste all my hard work. Okay, so it kind of looks like he's got a big old zit, so you're just gonna take your finger and you're just gonna pull it off, and it came off easily, so he's good to go. Again, you're crafting at your own risk. So now it is time to think of a design that you want for your beard, and I'm actually going to probably use a marker for this. I'm pretty sure I can get this off later. If not, he's going to have a black mustache. But anyways, I'm going to do a little bitty goatee to start off with. So we're gonna start right there. Yeah, again, this is my doll and your crafting at your own risk. So now I'm gonna take some hot glue, just a little bit, because there's enough glue on these little thingies that's already dried. And I got the ceiling fan on, so it will dry pretty quickly. So I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna try again. I didn't like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trim off a little bit more of this little plug right here. And I am just going to stick the glue on the plug again, and then just jam it in his face. So it comes out like that, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to do that all on his face. And yeah, I don't know how this spell is going to turn out, because again, this is just an experiment, but experiments are fun. What are you guys doing right now? Okay. And be prepared to have like lots of hot glue spider webs, because hot glue is messy. And I'm pretty sure if you wanted to do this with tacky glue, you could, but tacky glue would probably take a little bit longer. It looks like he just has hair like coming out of his mouth. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do this to this entire chin until I get the desired look of my beard that I want to have. I found a different way to do it. I went ahead and peeled off the rest. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the glue down first. And I am just going to take the hair and I'm going this way, so the plug is going like that, and I'm just gonna press down and hold. And then you can like fold over later on when you are going to start styling it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Again, I need to make more whips. And I'm having the hair go up this way, so when it comes over, it looks nicer. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue to do this to his whole chin, and then we'll come back to the trimming. Okay, so now his face looks like a giant squirrel, or poodle, or labradoodle, or labrador attacks his face, and now he's got hair all over his face. What we're going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue underneath right here. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm going to put some hot glue right here. And I'm just going to comb it over like Donald Trump. And I'm just going to comb it over, and I'm going to do it on the side too. And it's just going to be a comb over. It's going to be like the tidiest beard ever. And I'm just going to do that and press down. And I'm just going to continue to do this all the way until I finish. Okay, so now he like totally looks hot. Now I need to make like a mustache, because I feel like he needs like a little something right there. And you can't really see his lips, so you might need to like scoot it down and glue. But the best thing about this is that you can peel it off. It's so satisfying to peel it off and to see all your hard work, and then all you do is just glue it back on. So I'm just going to keep this off so I can work on the mustache. Okay, so my mustache piece is pretty small, and I'm just going to put hot glue on it again. And you can use tacky glue probably for this. And I'm just going to press it right here. Kind of looks like it's going up his nose, but it's not. And I'm just going to hold my nail here for a bit. Okay, and let that dry. And then when that dries, you're just going to put some glue here again. It's dry. So I'm just going to put some glue here. And then a comb over, like Donald Trump. Okay, so this is what you got. And then you're going to go in with some, like, smaller scissors. My scissors are huge. And you're just going to go in and you're going to trim it. I'm going to try and do it on camera. because I don't want him to have like a super long mustache. But I'm just gonna go ahead and peel it off, and I'm just gonna trim it this way. It's much easier to do it like this, I feel like, especially since I have thick and big scissors. Okay, and yeah, I mean, like, you probably won't be able to see his lip. Where'd his beard go? Uh-oh. Okay, here's his beard. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue his beard back on. So I'm gonna do a little bit at a time because hot glue dries pretty darn quick. And I'm just gonna press and hold. And it's pretty flexible because hot glue is pretty flexible. So you can like bend this puppy back and add it on there. Okay. Kinda want his lip to show. I mean, it's a little thick, but I don't know, beards are hot, especially the big ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, Eric can go to bed. Anyways, here's the mustache, and I'm just gonna try and get it out of there. Don't he just look handsome? Muffin's looking at me crazy. She's thinking, Mommy, you need to go to bed. But I mean, like, it looks good. But I'm just gonna give it like a little trim because it's a little bit, I don't know. Maybe if it had like a little bit more, like, not so thick right up here. But I mean, like, for a removable beard, it looks pretty darn good. And then you can peel it off and put it somewhere, maybe in like a little bitty baggie, and you can reuse it again and again. So yeah, look it down. I just put some water on my fingers, and I'm just gonna like try and brush it down. If you have like a toothbrush that you use for your doll or something, or a comb, you could use that. I don't know where mine's at right now, but you could do that, and then that's how you can go about trimming it up a little bit. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this up because it does look like a rat's nest. It needs some beard oil. Okay, so here is this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and do another one because I just figured out something else that I can do with this wig and a beard. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so I'm going to go in again. This is a long piece of hair, and I've already did what I did before. I'm just going to put some hot glue on it, and I'm going to have it go up his nose. And I'm going to use my finger to smoosh it down. And then when it gets secure, then I'm just going to separate it into twos. Try to make it even as possible. This would be easier if I had like a comb or something. Might help if I twist with my fingers or something. And I'm just going to go all hot glue right there. Actually, I'm going to do like a long piece and just do that, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to this side. And it looks like it's got on his nose. I think you kind of understand what I'm trying to do. Maybe it does get a little messy. So I'm gonna try and hold on. And then you can go ahead and add like a beard if you wanted to, or you could probably do like that. Grab other side. And you probably could glue it like that if you wanted to. It looks like a rat's nest, but I think you understand. I'm gonna do this off camera and see if I can make it look good. So yeah. Okay, so I think this one turned out a little bit better. I did take a little piece of the hair. I didn't do a whiff. I just took a little piece of the hair and I wet it in some water. And then I took some hot glue and a seam ripper and I put the strands over it and I made an indentation. This made like a really good indentation. And then I traced along some hot glue along it and then I just let the hair drape over it and I pressed into it, trying to make it as thin as possible because when you do tend to reuse this over and over again, it can get thick and it doesn't look as neat as the first time, so definitely keep that in mind when you are making these and removing these and adding more hot glue to these. It will make it thicker, but I think it turned out pretty good. So if you recreate this, let me know, tag me on Instagram. I'll link all my information in the description box down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!